Back with another installment with the View. So somebody on the Facebook group mentioned that in Norcross there was an '06 View, a black one. It was not coming up on their register though, so I didn't know about it. Well, look who went down there and got some goodies off of it. Redlines are the only ones with the black center console. Had to get that, so I was going no matter what. And I got the cluster. I love my Torrent cluster, don't get me wrong. And that's my favorite. This is kind of cool. The only bad thing about the Torrent cluster is I don't get my check engine light. So I figured that would be a good one to have in case I finally got annoyed and decided I would run one that actually works. There was a hybrid there. I got all these pieces that go to that because it was missing out of the Redline. So that's why all that's separate. And I wanted to fix my driver's seat. The wind got me. So this isn't a fix, but it's better than mine. This isn't tore, my gray one. So I'll clean it up, and this is the only bad spot. I'll clean it up and put it on temporarily and probably eventually take one of the two covers, this one or the other one, to a upholstery shop and have it properly fixed. I know I have Redline seats now, but still I wanted to restore the original ones that came in it. You never know what you're going to decide to do. But with the back seat, I also pulled the black seat belts that go with it for either side. They're in a bag in the garage because it's just a stack of seat belts, so I didn't think y'all cared to see that. But this is the driver's side. It's not too terrible. It's got this, which I can dye. It's got a little bit of rubbing there, same deal. That's the only really bad spot. But it's adjacent to this hot mess, which I think all of our Views are doing this at this point. They just use this cheap vinyl on the sides and it just does not hold up. So I may take that to an upholstery shop and see what they want to charge to fix it before I install it, the seats. But I'm pleasantly surprised. They're as nice as they were. I was not expecting that. I expected if they were decent, they also wouldn't be at the junkyard after, what, that thing dropped July 25 or 25th. And we're now September 15th. I cannot believe these seats are still there. The car is a mess. I did a video on that, which I'll be uploading as well. I don't know which one will go up first. But this is the passenger. It's got that same little wear there. It's not through. So again, I think I can dye it. Same with this seam here. And then it's got some scratching up here. So overall, I mean, I'm very, very surprised. You know, there's some little defects here and there. Yeah. Hybrid, Redline. Gotta grab them, you know. So, it's history. And we've got the armrests. The only bad thing about the Torrent seats I grabbed is they don't have those, because they have the console with the armrest. Now I gotta decide what's going in the View when. Torrent or Redline. Not 100% convinced how everything will transfer over from the Torrent, so I grabbed the seat belts from the View on both sides. Like I said, I also got the back seat ones because I wanted the black, but I pulled the black out of the Torrent, so that's going to be an option. I pulled these boogers. I've already got this one, which I bought from eBay, but it's not a bad idea to have a spare. You know, who knows, I may decide to sell it or whatever, but it's easy enough to pull. This, however, Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Oh, heck no. I got it. I got it. Will it ever go into my view? Probably not. Because it's an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. And I really don't know what's the proper way to pull one. Let's just say I kind of, that car was already pretty tore apart. And I finished tearing it apart. So, yeah. I took apart so much shit under that dash. Let's just say if anybody's going to do it, I'm going to pay somebody to do it because I don't know the proper way to do it. But I have it now. So if I ever want to put the real deal in, I've got it. Yeah. Choice words. A lot of prying and swearing. There's definitely got to be an easier way. It's just some crap I grabbed while I was out there. You know, bags. You never know when you're going to need them. Good for the umbrella. It's a little throw it over your shoulder thing. Kind of cool. You know, I know. Weird stuff. But it'd be good at a car show, you know, because I take my umbrella with me and then I'm like walking around with a dumb thing. You never have enough of those. But that's a little car emergency kit that had nothing in it. But I figure it'd be good for maybe a medical bag to put in the view. So yeah. And no, that's just dirt. And as is this. It's not actual damage to the leather. So I think this will be a decent cover for the time being. And I learned how to pull this thing off. Yeah, that was cute. But yeah. Oh. Don't let me forget. I got one. Passenger side. It looks like absolute hell. I don't know how it's going to clean up. But legit view passenger floor mat. I may see if my buddy can scan the stitching and get a donor driver mat and see if maybe he can replicate it. But yeah, it's so faded and nasty, but I mean, I couldn't leave it behind. And there's the back seat. So they didn't have the driver one. I'm sure it was destroyed over time. But I mean, really cool piece just to have. So I'm excited about that. We'll see how it cleans up in the near future. But yeah. So now I got a interior. I would have gotten the carpet, but y'all, oh, the smell. The smell. That's why this is over here. It's not going in the garage right away. Because, holy crap, that was awful. And out of the view that had the leather seats, I grabbed it. Had a passenger in the rear. The driver was wore through with holes. So I left it. I mean, it's not going to do me any good. So, anyway, there you go. Fun at the junkyard. I'm excited. I have options now. I mean, look how nice this is. I mean, not a dang thing wrong with them. Back seat is pristine, although I know that's pretty much always the way. I mean, this is the worst, is just fading. But everything functions. Oh my God, it's filthy. What the hell they did to these cars. But, so the exterior was trash, the interior was good. And the other car, exterior was, interior was completely trashed. So, but I'm excited. I have pieces, I have parts. Now to tear this guy apart and soundproof him, and then I can start putting stuff in there. So, and to talk to an upholstery shop about that. So, anyway, just wanted to share, guys. All right. Saturn View out. Bye.